In this video, I will share with you 5 financial secrets that only wealthy people know, and that they never let anyone else find out. They do not do this to hide things from you, but rather because most people are so distracted that they fail to pay attention to these matters, and wealthy people take advantage of this. If you discover these 5 secrets, your entire relationship with money will transform. Before starting the video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel, because in a world full of financial noise, this channel is your place for clarity, discipline, and real wealth-building wisdom. Now let's begin. Secret 1: The rich don't work for money. Money works for them. Let me ask you a question: how much time did you spend working last week? Now, ask yourself, for how many hours did your money work for you? This is the real difference. The middle class and the poor are taught to sell their time, whereas the rich are taught to buy the time of others. You go to work, and in exchange for your time, you receive a payment, and that too, only once. But what wealthy people do is build assets, and in return, they receive recurring payments, and this is called leverage. Salary is linear. Assets are exponential. Understand this: a job pays you when you give your time, but assets pay you even while you sleep. Once you understand this, you stop chasing income and start building a system. Secret 2: Wealthy people control their expenses before they earn. According to most people, being rich means earning more, spending more, and living a better life. But this very formula is what keeps people poor. Remember one thing: if your lifestyle exceeds your income, you will always remain poor. There is something that most people tend to ignore, yet which wealthy individuals masterfully practice, and that is the realization that wealth comes not from earning more, but from saving more. Wealthy people control their spending, eliminate unnecessary expenses, and refrain from buying things without a valid reason. And many people call this stinginess, but this is precisely what constitutes good sense. Secret 3: Wealthy people think 10 years ahead, not just about the present. Many people think about money in this way: how can I earn money this week? But wealthy people think, what benefit will this decision yield for me 10 years from now? Because building wealth takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. Because time is what multiplies money manifold. Wealthy people do not think about short-term gains, they emphasize long-term consistency. Because they understand compounding. Compounding works silently. It is slow at first. But in the end, nothing can stop it. And the secret to this is, you don't need to be perfect, rather, you need to work with consistency. Secret 4: The rich avoid bad debt like poison. Most people are completely unaware that not all debt is the same. Yes, you heard that exactly right. Poor people take on debt to buy things, that is, to spend, whereas rich people use debt to create things. Understand this with an example: buying a phone on EMI is a form of debt that entails an expense. Such things drain money from your pocket. However, wealthy people utilize debt thoughtfully. They take out loans to acquire assets that can subsequently generate income. Such debt works for wealthy people. Poor people take out loans to look like the rich, whereas rich people use loans to become even wealthier. Secret 5: The rich protect their environment ruthlessly. Your income is not determined by your talent, but rather by your surroundings, the people you talk to, the conversations you listen to, and the mindset that prevails around you. If you are surrounded by complainers, you will do the same. If you are surrounded by people who spend thoughtlessly, you will do the same. And this is not your fault, it is human nature. Therefore, wealthy people understand this very well, and that is why they curate their surroundings exactly to their liking. They decide whom they will talk to, with whom they will spend their time, and even whose influence will shape their thinking. And when they cannot gain access to successful people, they create a virtual environment. Books, podcasts, mentors. Because your mind becomes whatever it repeatedly comes into contact with. If you want to change your financial future, you must change the environment around you. For progress is not achieved solely through hard work, rather, it comes from having the right environment. Many people will not accept this secret is not hidden, rather, they simply choose to ignore it, even when it is right before their eyes. Because these require discipline and patience, not immediate results. And most people are not willing to wait. Therefore, you must not be like that. In the end, remember this. Wealth is not created by luck. It is created by behavior. Small decisions. Repeated daily. Over time. Think differently. Act intentionally. And build systems that work for you. Because once you understand money, you stop chasing it. And you start controlling it. Subscribe, and let's build your wealth the right way.